Hello friends and happy Friday. I cannot believe it's Friday already. This week has truly flown by. We've had another very successful week in the Etsy shop, lots of orders, so I've been focused on that this week. Logan started his Spanish class, his art class in the D&D club this week. He's already dropped the art and the D&D, so he's just kept the Spanish, but yeah, it's been crazy. So the reason why he dropped the art class is he did on Mondays, he does homeschool with me, and then he goes to the co-op and does Spanish, and then he was doing art. So it was like 2 solid hours after working with me for 3 hours at home, and he was just like, okay, I can't. Art class was the last one of the day. He's like, I'm so done. So he dropped art, but he's gonna keep Spanish. And then the D&D club just wasn't what he was picturing. In his mind, he thought that a D&D like club or group that got together was like the groups in Stranger Things, where there's 4 kids sitting around a table, playing a game together, having a great time. And that just wasn't the case for this program they had through the school district. It was just more academic than he wanted and less of like a group of friends getting together. So he decided that after his first meeting there, he decided that just wasn't for him. So he's dropped those 2 things, and I have to tell you, I don't mind. So we are so overwhelmed. We still have something going on every day of the week. So I don't mind that he dropped those 2 things. I'm just fine with that. So for Fun Friday tonight, after we're done with homeschool, we're gonna go to a movie. Now I told Logan that I'm only gonna take him to 2 movies a month, and this is our 2nd movie. So this is gonna be it for the month of September. But there's a movie coming out. It's called A Haunting in Venice, and it's something that he and I have been wanting to see for a while. It's been a preview on a lot of movies that we've seen this summer, and it just looks really interesting. It's like a mystery thriller. There's this detective who is invited to this Halloween seance, and while he's there, someone is murdered, and then he has to investigate the murder. So it sounds really intriguing and interesting, and I'm excited to go see that later today. But before we can go have fun at the movies, we have to do homeschool. I also have a sticker release this weekend. We are doing the November planner stickers. So that is my universal kits, my Budget Mom Live Rich planner in the small size, my Budget Mom Live Rich planner in the full size, and the classic happy planner. Is that all of them? Yes, that's all. That's enough. It's enough to keep me busy. So most of those designs are done. I just have, let me see how many more I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just have nine more designs to make. So it would be great if I could get that done before homeschool starts. It's 9 o'clock right now, and homeschool starts at 11. 2 hours. Oh, I think I can get it done. I think I can get that done. And then I have several new patrons, and I've already filled patron orders for this month. So I want to get the new patrons, I want to get their packages out to them so they don't get lost in the shuffle of joining mid-month. Sometimes when people join mid-month, I miss them and I don't get them the packet that month. So I want to make sure I get those to them. Yeah, and that's it. That's enough, you guys. So I have this time right now before homeschool starts, and then I have homeschool, movie, and then I can come back later tonight after the movie, or because we're going into a matinee, we're going at 2 o'clock. I can come back in the evening and I can work some more on anything that I don't get done. So it's gonna be a successful day. Feeling good and excited about today. I did want to show you, I'm so excited about this. So I've got my October curriculum came in, and I wanted to share with you what we're going to be doing for the month of October. This is just one small part of our homeschool. So one of the things we do in homeschool is called unit studies, and it's so fun. It's the best part of homeschool. But so for week 1 in October, we're going to be reading this book, Who Was Milton Hershey? And it's a pretty, here, I'll show you what the inside looks like. So it's a black and white chapter book with pictures. So there's 116 pages. So here's my goal. My goal is to do 1 book per week for the month of October. So this will be the first week of October, and this is going to be a read aloud that we do. So I will read aloud part of it and Logan will read aloud part of it. And while we're taking turns reading aloud to each other, the other person is going to be working on this, which is a 500-piece puzzle. I'm so excited. So if you saw my like homeschool, I talked about what we're doing for homeschool, I think a few weeks ago, I showed you the 4 puzzle pack that I got. So Logan's already done all of those puzzles. Some of them were 100. So there was a 100, a 150, a 200, and a 250, I believe. And he did them all pretty quickly. So he and I decided that we will go for a 500 for the month of October and see if we can do it. I'm thinking it's gonna take us pretty much the whole month. We'll see, I'll update you. But I did let him pick out the picture. I had a few options picked out and then I let him pick. And of course, the ones I loved the best were the really bright, colorful ones. This was the more most subdued one, but he liked this because he said it was more spooky. So that's what the other person's gonna work on. So one of us is reading and one of us is doing the puzzle, and then we're gonna flip flop. So that's week 1. Week 2, we're going to do the book, What Were the Salem Witch Trials? So it's from the same company that makes this. So it's about the same size. This is what the inside looks like, and it'll be the same thing. So one of us will read and one of us will work on the puzzle, and then we will flip flop. And then there's also, I bought from that same YouTube creator slash homeschool YouTuber. Her name is, I don't remember her name, but her channel is The Waldock Way. She has little mini units, like activities, not exactly worksheets, kind of some worksheet activities to go with these too. So we're also going to be doing that in addition to reading the books. So then the 3rd week, we're going to be learning about Edgar Allan Poe. I haven't read any of these books. This is what the inside looks like. So I'm hoping they're good. I think the topics are fascinating. So I'm hoping that the content is actually good as well. And then I also got a mini unit from the Waldock Way so I'll have activities and worksheets for that. And then the 4th week, so the week of Halloween, we're going to be doing this book, which is What is the Story of the Headless Horseman? And I'm very excited to do this. I think this is the most Halloween-y, on topic Halloween kind of thing out of the books I picked. And there was not a mini unit from Waldock Way for this, so I'm gonna have to create my own activities to go with this book. And I was also thinking it'd be fun to watch that Johnny Depp, was it Johnny Depp? Do you remember there was a Headless Horseman movie back when I was in high school, I think, and it had Johnny Depp in it, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But I'm gonna try to find a Headless Horseman movie for us to watch after that, at the end of the week. I think that would be really fun. So that is what we're doing for our units in October. I'm so excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and get busy, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. happy Friday evening. So it is about 11:30 p.m. and I'm so excited because I have completed everything on my to-do list and almost everything on my can-do list as well. So it was a very productive day, which just makes me so happy. These printers, well, one of the printers was giving me a really hard time, and I almost gave up on trying to fix it myself and was just going to return it. I feel like I've been returning a lot of printers lately. But luckily, I was able to fix it, and I felt so proud of myself, like give myself a little pat on the back. Since I started this job, I have learned so much as far as technology goes. I've learned how to do all these different kind of computer programs. I've learned how to install and fix printers. Like I feel like there's so much that I have learned. I've learned how to run this F-mark machine. That was quite a feat. that was a lot of work to learn how to do that. But I'm just very proud of myself to know that, you know, I can still learn new skills. It makes me really happy. But before I head off to bed, I wanted to give you guys a quick review of the movie that we went to see tonight. So we went to see A Haunting in Venice, and it was really good. So it's based on an Agatha Christie book, and it is a murder investigation. It reminded me of the movie, except for it wasn't a comedy, but there was a comedy in the 80s called, what was that called? Clue. Do you guys remember that movie? I can't tell you the actors in it, but there was a movie called Clue, and like there was a murder in the house, and like they're running around trying to figure out who the murderer was. So it was that kind of situation, but not a comedy, like more of a drama. And it was good. It was really interesting. There were some really exciting parts, but there were a lot of like talking and investigative parts too, and I was afraid that Logan was bored. So I asked him after the movie if he was bored, and he said that he wasn't bored. So good movie. We both liked it. Okay, I'm gonna head off to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just had the greatest idea. If I do say so myself. Okay, happy Saturday, by the way. So I was just thinking about our October study unit. So we're going to be starting with that Milton Hershey book. I think before we start reading the book, I'm gonna have Logan go on a scavenger hunt through the house. Like I'll give him a card with the clue, like this is where we do laundry. And then he'll have to like go to the washing machine, open it up and pick out another card with a clue and say like, this is where we make our toast. And then like go to the toaster oven, you know, etc., etc. And eventually he's going to end with a Hershey's bar. Would that be a great like introduction to great, like let's get into this unit? I'm so excited. I love this kind of stuff. Okay, anyways, it is Saturday, and I unintentionally had a very lazy morning because when my alarm went off at 7, I thought, oh, I just need a little more sleep. So I turned my alarm off, and then the next thing I knew, it was noon. So it's actually 1 o'clock now, because then I got up and got ready. Okay, so I have orders to take to the post office, all the orders that I filled yesterday, and then I'm so excited. We're gonna go to Bath and Body Works, and I'm going to get a fall candle. I think I can only get one. I have to see how expensive they are, but I think I'm only gonna be able to get one. So in the past, some of my favorite scents were Sweater Weather, and then was it called Marshmallow Campfire or something like that? I loved that one, but I want to try something different. I'm thinking something more like Leaves or Cinnamony. So I'll have to let you guys know what I get after I go there. I would love to take you in with me and show you around, but I think that it might be a little bit too busy and crowded for me to do that. So let's get to our errands, and I'll check in with you in just a few seconds. Hi guys, so I had a very successful shopping trip at Bath and Body Works. They were having a sale. Their candles were $10 off, so I ended up getting 2 instead of just 1. Let me show you what I got. So first, I got this one, and I have gotten this one in the past as well, and I love it. It's called Leaves. It's golden nectar, red apple, and clove spice. It's just spicy, yummy fall flavors. I love it. Smells so good. And then I found this other one, which I have never seen before. I don't know if it's new or not, but it smells so good, you guys. It's called Flannel, and it's heirloom mahogany, bergamot, and soft musk. I think this is one of the best things I've ever smelled in my life. Like, I was walking around the store and I just kept smelling it over and over again. I'm like, I can't get enough. The sales lady said, oh, it looks like you found something you love. And I'm like, I know, I just can't stop smelling it. Oh, I can't wait to burn this. So what I do with these is I have them burning while Logan and I do homeschool. That's one of the times I burn them. And then another time is like when I'm cleaning the house, I have them burning then as well. I try to always, we had a little incident when Logan was 5. So I try to always be in the room when it's burning. I know he's 11 now, almost 12. Wait, no, he's 12 now, almost 13. But I still, like, I get nervous. So I'm always like, I want to be in the room while it's burning. So what I need to work on the rest of this weekend is orders. I want to stay ahead of the game. I just released the planner sticker kits, and I just want to stay on top of it. Next weekend, our mystery kits are coming out, so I want to make sure I have time this week to get those designed. And then I like to get those like pre-cut and ready to go because they're limited quantities and limited time that it's available. So I like to have that done ahead of time if I can. So yeah, that's it. That's gonna be the rest of my weekend. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna log off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this week's video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all again next time. Bye everyone.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there